Hi guys, Dr. Conor Brady here from DogsFirst.ie, and today we're going to be talking about anal gland issues in dogs. So what are the anal glands and what do they do? The anal glands are like two little zits at 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock, just inside the dog's bum, just inside his anus. And their role is to express the chemical pheromones onto the stool as it passes out, the little chemical messages to tell other dogs about them. So when the poo's on the ground and other dogs smell it, they know how big the dog was, when he was there, size of his pack, what he ate, reproductive status, all that kind of thing. It's why dogs smell each other's bums. It's like getting a really detailed text message. In the normal run of things, a good firm poo pushes its way out the dog's rectum and out over the anus and naturally expresses those anal glands, naturally squeeze them and they squeeze out their contents. Obviously the issue becomes if your dog has too many soft poos, they just skirt over the top of them and don't express the anal glands. As a result, the anal glands build up or impact over time, and that can result in some serious discomfort for your dog. So if your dog's bum is at him, it won't surprise you that he is going to be licking in and around the area. So you'll see a lot of wet fur around the kind of bum area. But also he might be bottom scooting, dragging his bum along the carpet, usually when you've got people over for dinner. But allowed to go on over time, it can become quite painful for the dog. It might start to smell very bad, and if the dog's showing any sort of signs of discomfort, your vet and sometimes your groomer will express these glands. They'll put their fingers just inside the dog's bum and they'll squeeze them like they're milking the glands. And this is a pretty awful process for the dog and for your groomer or vet, and for you if you have to go down every month. The problem with anal glands is that once you start expressing them, they say once you pop you can't stop. You start expressing them, you weaken the muscle around the gland, and it requires more and more expression, so you become this person going down every month. Costly, uncomfortable for the dog, horrible situation, and easily avoided, guys. And here's what you need to do. You need to remove all the things that cause soft poos in dogs. I could list you a long list of top chief suspects. So, wheat gluten, funny, highly processed meat meals, food chemicals, soy, dairy, on and on and on. But in very short, if you just remove all the ultra processed food, all the packet food, all the dry food, all the canned food, all the pet store treats, just remove all that stuff, okay? And you're removing the top causes of soft poos in dogs, and feed them a simple raw dog food diet. Here's everything you need to know about raw dog food in 10 minutes. That alone will move your dog into a very digestible diet. He'll usually have much firmer poos on this, and they should naturally express the anal glands. Additions on top of that will help will be raw meaty bones a couple of times a week. They produce a lot of roughage in the dog's diet, and as a result they'll have much firmer poos, and that'll express the anal glands. That's a really good idea. A couple of natural additions might be psyllium husk like chia seeds. They're full of soluble fibre and they absorb all the spare water inside the digestive tract into a hard firm gel, and that results in, instead of your dog having like a diarrhea gloop skirting over the anal glands, now they have a slightly larger, firmer poo, and that can really help to express the glands. Also, if your dog's anal glands are inflamed, the best natural anti-inflammatory out there is golden turmeric paste. Here's how to make it. Fabulous natural anti-inflammatory. I recommend it for in a lot of conditions, and certainly now. So the psyllium husk and the golden turmeric paste together, I would certainly give that a go along with a change in diet. If you're looking for a product that's going to help, I highly recommend Stoolrite. The reviews are stellar because it absolutely works. It's an entirely unique seaweed fibre, and it's full of soluble fibre, so like psyllium husk, it will take all the water out of the dog's poo and shore up those soft poos. That's one of the first things it does, but more importantly, it's an excellent natural anti-inflammatory, so it's a dual effect, just a 2-in-1. It has a money back guarantee, so if it doesn't sort out your dog's anal gland issues, you get your money back, no quibbles whatsoever. Okay guys, I hope that video was of some use to you, and I'll see you again soon.